Hello, it is time for Shadow Ho-Oh. With Shadow Ho-Oh raid weekend, I was able to get a decent amount of XLs, and I got a pretty nice Shadow. Gonna be pairing it up with Giratina Elite and Lugia. Definitely, this team definitely is a good team. Gonna have to look out for the rock type. The rock types like Rhyperior, Tyranitar, Suin Avalugg is definitely a worry, but we're able to commit a shield and take out the Rhyperior, and we do chip the Dragonite with Shadow Ball. And this is a fantastic thing to find because it's no match for the Lugia. Definitely need the right alignment for this team. After a lot of battles, it's alignment. You need alignment to win the battles, mostly. Gonna be able to grab the last shield of them with Greybird. And, I know they still have a shield, but Dragon Tail just does too much. They needed Hurricane, which is very rare in Dragonites. Able to scare off the Zacian into Giratina. The altered form, I think that is. I always mix up the names, but gonna soften it up with a bit with Shadow Claw, and able to grab a shield, which is handy. Because Lugia's energy is, I'm going to want to hope to land it onto Zacian, but they're chipping me away just a bit too fast to hoard all this energy. So let's go for Sky Attacks. Do you land it? And now we are gonna go for Aeroblast. Do they think I have enough? They do shield correctly. I even got the attack boost, but oh no, it's a Tyranitar. It's the Pokemon that ruins the whole team. But their thing is, they've already used all their shields. Going to be able to get them down to red health. I do bring in Lugia, and I'm able to force a shield. No, force a move. But we have to incinerate down this rock Pokemon. And we get that incinerate in. Is this going to be enough? It does not. But we have a shield, and we have snuck that incinerate through. And that's another win. That was a real close battle, facing the toughest opponent this team can face. Level 51 Giratina is very important. Definitely a solid Pokemon to pair with the double flyers. But also, with the extra level, we're able to have a better matchup against a lot of things, especially Dialga. The Ominous Wind. We have it loaded. We get them to swap into Lugia. Not too worried about the fast move damage, even with the attack drop. Defense drop, but we can just still swap into our own Lugia to counteract them. Gonna leave with as much energy as I can, and while avoiding a Sky Attack. And it is a Excadrill. Gonna be in a tricky position. Aeroblast is not enough. To shield or not to shield? I choose to not shield because I survived the Shadow Ball, and Incinerate was just going to be too much because we still had a shield. Their plan was thwarted. Let's go. And this time it's a Giratina opposite form mirror match. No swap in this time. And we do land the Shadow Ball. I feel I need to save my Giratina for the back. So energy on Lugia, and they are content just letting it go. They do have a tricky Xerneas. Definitely not the good matchup for Lugia, but I do grab a shield with Aeroblast. Gonna be able to survive Moonblast, but they then bring in Apex, Purified Apex Ho-Oh. And I did thankfully save Giratina for a reason. Able to take whatever move is thrown. It's Brave Bird, the best option. Now with the shield advantage, going to be able to have some nice energy. Gonna hope I could get the attack drop to make this battle more comfortable. And, well, I survived it comfortably. Gonna go for another Sacred Fire, just in case it's not enough for knockout, but it is. Just in case that Brave Bird probably is enough. But we're gonna swap into Lugia this time. We don't want to have the Garchomp up against our Giratina. And Sky Attack's able to chip away at the Mewtwo, and they do need Shadow Balls to get some nice damage. I don't shield the first Shadow Ball, which is almost always going to be a Shadow Ball. And I'm just going to full send no shield. It's a Side Strike. We do get them to 0 energy. And we are going to bring in the Incinerate user. We have found a Landorus. We are going to catch a Stone Edge. No, it's a Sandsear Storm. Okay. All hope is on Ho-Oh in the back. Gonna go for the Sacred Fire to not debuff myself. I get the attack drop. Let's go. I survive with power just fine. I'm gonna shield up just in case I do have another shield. Maxed energy. Am I gonna be able to Brave Bird, get another Incinerate, and get the last knockout? This is close, but I do get that full Incinerate in time, and there Landorus is a goner. One of the other most toughest foes has been thwarted, and this time it's back for revenge, but they have a level 50 complete Zygarde. They have a complete Zygarde. 4258. That's level 50. If I've seen the best Zygarde I've seen. And they have a double ground type team. The Landorus Therian. I was able to already pull a shield. And I am not going to... Actually, no, I do shield. The Crunch. I find a Metagross. And well, they're in for Rude Awakening. No shield. I don't have to shield a Purified Metagross's Meteor Mash. I get 4 Incinerates in. Let's go for the Brave Bird. And then let's get another Incinerate in. Ooh, it's enough for a knockout. Let's go. That's beautiful. We have a very healthy Giratina, so may as well shield and use the Brave Bird. Ooh, they are smart and get their move in before. Well, we are mid-animation, but Shadow Ball and then a Dragon Tail from Lugia takes out that crazy team. Now, I do have a full Legendary team, but it's fairly reasonable, able to... We've had all these Pokemon for a long time, so... But if you didn't invest in them, well... Hisuian Avalugg, or Avalugg in general, definitely don't recommend the regular, but Hisuian, if you do have, it's a worthy investment to go up against the Landorus, Zygarde, that are just everywhere in Master League. they're forced to throw another move because Sandsear Storm's not enough. And now we can get the Incinerate down and avoid another move. We have a Shiny Mewtwo. And before a Side Strike is launched, we get the Brave Bird in to steal the last shield. Not worried about not shielding up this, not worried about shielding up my Giratina. They do have a Dialga, which is fine. Incinerate's going to add up too much, and we are going to have a Brave Bird for that Mewtwo. Even if there are 2 moves loaded, we have Brave Bird. Goodbye, Mewtwo. Get wrecked. Thankfully, I waited to use Shadow Ho-Oh until after the Incinerate glitch. Well, until before the glitch was fixed. Till after the glitch was fixed, but we have another Landorus. They do have the charge attack priority, which is fine. Still going to be able to do some decent damage with Shadow Ball. Even after some debuffs. Nice, not bad. Gonna soft lose the lead to get Incinerate energy onto this bird because we have a swap that is ready, and we get some nice energy in with them throwing the Side Strike a little early. They could have gotten another Psycho cut in. They do just let the Mewtwo go, but yeah, and then Dialga just not ready for it. Lugia got a Zacian. I try and catch a fairy move. I do get some nice energy in. It's Wild Charge and Dip. I do have to watch out for Stone Edge, but it's best to just shield anyway. And I have another Brave Bird loaded. Do they shield? To shield or not to shield? They do shield. Let's go. We have a Shadow Ball loaded. Goodbye, Landorus. Let's see that Zacian return and meet its match. Or it's a Yveltal. Now, if it's Dark Pulse, I lose. It's Oblivion Wing. And the reason you see this battle is because, well, there is no Dark Pulse on the Yveltal. I thought I was a goner. But when I saw the Oblivion Wing, a flying charge move, there was hope. And I cannot reach that Sky Attack in time. Smart by them. And I have the option to use the Dragon Pulse on this Giratina. But I like having the Ominous Wind for Mewtwo's after it's been brought quite low. But Shadow Balls, 2 Shadow Balls, and then some Dragon Claws are just enough to take out the Yveltal. Beautiful matchup for me. Now we got this Mewtwo. Odds are they're going to shield up the first move. They go for the Side Strike themselves. They're going for 3 moves when I can get to 2 Shadows at the time. And I knew I could just let go of the second move just fine. Ominous Wind is enough. I have some decent energy. With being able to use Ominous Wind, I can reach this Shadow Ball before the Dialga takes me out. And they are low enough where I can shield up the Ho-Oh and have Brave Bird ready. And that is what I needed, because we have the last shield stolen, and Aeroblast is gonna be able to do enough to this Kyogre. Is it a Thunder Kyogre? It is, but it's not enough damage. Time for the Aeroblast. Some bubbles missed, but it's still the knockout. And bye-bye, Dialga. We even got the attack boost, which I don't mind getting it, but I would rather get it when I need it. I'd rather use my luck for I need it. But it's fine. A win's a win. We have Togekiss lead. gonna be losing this matchup. I do let the Ancient Power go through, but I did grab a shield. They do have their own Giratina. Let's Brave Bird to get them to yellow, and now we can shield up this Lugia and be in a we know shield. Gonna trust both shields for Ho-Oh. I'm not going to be able to get the Dragon Tail farm down, but I do force them to use the energy. We do get one more Incinerator. No, we do not. They do not let that happen, but Psycho Cut's not going to be able to pressure me enough even with these defense drops. So bye-bye Mewtwo, and then sayonara to that Togekiss. Ooh, they have another Side Strike. Thankfully I got that Togekiss energy out. And bye-bye to the Charmander. And that's a wrap to the video. Hope you enjoyed the Shadow Ho-Oh in Master League. If you did the raids, definitely recommend, or even a non-shadow, if you ever get enough one, definitely recommend. Fantastic Master League Pokemon, plenty of steel types, and even Landorus. You have a decent matchup if you can land the Brave Birds. Thank you for watching the video. Have a great day, night, morning, whatever time it is. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.